Hey everybody, Justin Howe here, and on today's Home Buying Hacks, it is time for you to clean up your act. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Home Buying Hacks. On today's episode, I wanted to cover 4 items that you can easily do to help clean up your act when it comes time to put your house on the market. So, the first one that we're going to be talking about today is decluttering. Now, you will hear this from any real estate agent, any good real estate agent worth their salt, that one of the things you want to do is declutter the home before you get it on the market. And when I talk about decluttering, I'm not just talking about picking up your shoes off the floor or getting the laundry into the laundry basket. I'm talking about a wholesale going through the house and getting stuff out of there that really isn't going to be essential to you while you have the house on the market and you're putting it up for sale. So this means basically getting a lot of stuff out of the house. Now again, you don't have to box it up and send it off to Goodwill. What I recommend and what I've done in the past is I go and I rent a small storage unit nearby the house, and you can get rentals on month-to-month basis. And again, you don't need a 10 by 10 or a 15 by 20 unless you have a whole lot of stuff. But usually just a 5 by 10 or a 10 by 10 will suffice for what you're trying to do. And what you want to do there is, again, go through the house, get rid of the stuff you don't want anymore, send it to the Salvation Army. The other stuff that you know is going to be going with you to the next house, start boxing it up. Get pieces of furniture out of rooms that can make the room feel a lot more open. Basically, just pack it up, move it to the storage unit so that you can get that house feeling opened up. Get rid of family photos, get rid of things that personalize it to you and make the house more neutral towards the sale, and allows the buyers coming in to feel like it could be their house and not necessarily somebody's house with 6,000 family photos around. So if you know you're going to be moving, which you're putting the house up for sale anyway, why don't you get a head start on it? Box things up, declutter it, open the rooms up, make it feel like a better space for the next person coming in there. So that's item number one. Item number two is to hire a professional cleaner to come into the house and get that house cleaned from top to bottom. And I'm not talking about, your housekeeper that may come in once a week or once every 2 weeks and get things scrubbed and polished. I'm talking about hiring a cleaning service for what they call in the industry a deep clean. And if you get a deep clean service, I mean, they're going to be going and wiping down floorboards, cleaning windows, cleaning all the dust off the blinds, lifting everything off of countertops and bookshelves and everywhere, and wiping it down so that everything is sparkling top to bottom. I can tell you, we had that done a couple years ago in my house, and they showed up with a team of 3 people at about 8:30 in the morning, and they were in the house from 8:30 to close to 5 o'clock. 3 people cleaning top to bottom, and I will tell you, I have never seen this house so clean. And now as I talk about it, I'm actually tempted to hire them to come back and do it again because the results were phenomenal. And you're going to pay anywhere between $200 and $300, just depending on the size of the house and the current level of dirtiness. But again, at the end, that house will sparkle. And since you have already done the decluttering in step one, you're going to find you got a lot more space and a lot more dust and dirt that was kind of hiding behind everything that you had in the house. So opening it up, bringing in the cleaning crew, having them really make it shine is going to make a huge difference on how the house is presented. So hire that cleaning crew. It's worth the money. So topic number two. Topic number three is And this is one, yeah, you may not realize is there, but it's probably there to some degree, and that's getting rid of the odors. Now, if you're a dog owner like me, your dogs are in and out of the house every day, you kind of become numb to the idea of how the house might smell. And I can't tell you how many houses I've been in where I've walked in the door and I've said, whew, wow, you guys really love cats, because it's a smell I can smell. As you live in it long enough and you're around it, you become very desensitized to it, so you may not realize it. But I guarantee you, buyers who are coming into the house, if the first thing they smell is a heavy pet odor, it's going to be kind of a turnoff, because in their mind they're thinking, yeah, it kind of smells like this. When they move out, am I going to have to deal with this as well? So really kind of focus on that. I would suggest getting a friend of yours or somebody and telling them, hey, come over to my house and be brutally honest with me. Does it smell like I am a cat lady? I mean, if you got the right friend and they've got the right amount of honesty, they're going to let you know that. But again, it's a problem that can be solved pretty easily. There's various things, active charcoal that can be placed around the house that'll soak up the odors. Just opening the windows and letting the house vent for a few hours will go a long way as well. Now, if you've got pet stains and things like that on the carpets, you may have to spend a little bit extra money to bring a professional carpet cleaning service in and have them really work the carpets over to get that odor out of the carpets. But again, getting rid of those odors, making the house smell fresh and open is going to go a long way to appealing to buyers that are coming in there to look at it. So that's not something often mentioned, but something you definitely want to pay attention to before you put the for sale sign in the yard. So that's topic number 3. So number 4 we're going to be looking at is getting organized. Now, getting organized and decluttering, sometimes you can kind of run those two together, but getting organized is what occurs after you've done the decluttering. So you've got the house decluttered, you've got it cleaned top to bottom, it smells fresh and clean. Now what you want to do is you want to get it in an organized state so that people coming in feel like they feel comfortable. It feels like it's put together, like it's supposed to be there. And that where you want to really focus is closets and cabinets, because the dirty little truth is people are going to be coming into your house, they're going to be looking around, they're going to be opening doors, checking things out. Closets, the intention is to open it to see how much space there is, but if a well-organized closet is there when they open the door, it's going to make the clients feel like not only is it a more spacious closet, but being organized gives them that sense of, oh, okay, this is really nice. Everything's organized. So even though we know their closets at home probably aren't anywhere near the organization that you're going to have in yours, it gives buyers a mental sense of, oh, wow, my closet could look like this if I have this house. I could have an organized closet too. Even though we know the minute they move in, they're going to throw all their clothes in there and it's going to look like every other closet normally does. But if you take the time when you're putting the house on the market to organize it, and I mean organizing it like short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, if you want to get really crazy, color code the shirts, color code the pants, have the shoes all lined up and nice in a row so that, again, it just really feels crisp and clean when they open the closet, and it will go a long way in the buyer's mindset when they're looking at it. Same thing with kitchen cabinets. Get rid of all the plastic cups. Get rid of all the nasty looking plates, the cast off stuff, the koozies, whatever it is, so that when they open the cabinets, they're going to open it so they can see what kind of space there is and the condition of the cabinets on the inside. But if all of the pots and pans and plates and cups and everything are neatly lined up, neatly stacked, it just looks put together. Again, buyer's mindset is going to say, oh, if I bought this house, I could have clean and organized cabinets too. So it's a subliminal thing to them, but it goes a long way when they're seeing the overall look of the house, because it can be assumed that if their closets and their cabinets are this well tended to, the rest of the house itself is probably in pretty good shape. So we're playing on that trick and it works. So take the time to do it, get the organization done so that you are presenting the best possible image of your house to the potential buyers coming in. So again, our 4 things to clean up your act: getting decluttered, very important. Cannot stress that enough. Hiring a professional cleaning service can go a long way, and trust me, it's worth the money. When they're done with it, you won't even imagine how clean your house could possibly be. 3, getting rid of the odors. Again, not one covered very often, but can be a huge factor in the mindset of buyers coming in the door. And then number 4, getting the house organized, getting the closets looking sharp, getting the cabinets looking sharp, getting the furniture and everything in there organized so that when a buyer comes in, they feel like if they were to be buying this house, they could have this level of organization as well. So hopefully those 4 things help. Again, low cost ways to have huge impacts on the selling power of your house. And if there are any other tips you guys have out there, I'd love to see them in the comments. If anybody has questions, feel free to reach out to me and I'll see how I can help. And we will see you on the next Home Buying Hacks.